basketball, Great American Conference style, here at Steelman Fieldhouse as we get set for Southeastern Oklahoma. As they get set to come to town, or they are in town, and we got women's and men's games for you coming up. 5:30 and 7:30 are the tip-off times. Come on out and join us if you'd like to come watch some college basketball right here in Southeast Arkansas. I'm Jimmy Sledge. Alongside is Sam Johnston. Sam, welcome back. You survived all the ice storms?
Yes, sir, I did.
Well, everybody did.
We talked a little bit earlier. I don't think I opened my door for about a week.
And at Hampton, that's where Sam lives, is in Hampton. Is like here in Monticello and Warren area, still ice on the ground. And
you know, most of it is in the parking lots now that they've pushed up into a big pile.
All right. Well, most of it's gone here as well. All the main roads are clear. Some of the still secondary roads have some ice on them, but anyway. We invite you to come on out and join us. We're at Steelman Fieldhouse on the campus of UAM. And again, it is Southeastern Oklahoma is who will be playing. They come in with a record of 5-8 in conference play. They are 8-11 overall. The Blossoms 6-13 overall and 1-12 in conference play. Would like to get a win here this evening. If you joined us last week while we're in Oklahoma at Oklahoma Baptist and Southern Nazarene, you know, Ella Hamlin went down with a twisted ankle on Thursday night, and then she was out on Saturday, and then 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 Williams ended up with shin splints, so Coach Midlet was down to just 7 players.
Looks like Ella's got a pretty good size wrap on it. Now she's moving around pretty good in the pregame, though.
Yep, and 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗍, we'll see Coach Midlet a little bit, and he said probably some limited action to see how she holds up with those shin splints. You know, have you ever had shin splints?
No. Folks that I know that have had them said it's awful.
Awful painful. It is. Anyway, and then on the men's side, coming up a little bit later on, we'll have the men's game for you. And those records include Southeastern Oklahoma is 5-14 overall, 4-9 in conference play. The Weevils 8-11 overall and 4-9 in conference play. As Coach Tapp and I have talked on our post-game shows, you got the elite at the top of the conference, and then everybody else is jumbled up, fighting for like positions 4 through 8 to go to the conference tournament. So we'll see how it all works out. All right, we're just about to have the national anthem, so we'll take a break, and we'll come back and have a look at the starters for you when we return in just a few moments.
Fans, welcome to Steelman Fieldhouse as your UAM Blossoms take on the Savage Storm from Southeastern Oklahoma State University. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our game day sponsor, Commercial Bank. At this time, we ask that you would please rise and remove your hats and stand for the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, let's meet our starting lineups.
Again, we welcome you back to Stillman's Fieldhouse as we get set for tonight's Great American Conference matchup here on KHBM 93.7, your home of UAM Sports. For Southeastern, they will start at guard, a 5'5" senior out of McAlester, Oklahoma, Stevie Stitchum. At guard, a 5'9" junior out of 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗏, Oklahoma, Kinsley Warden. At forward, a 5'10" freshman out of McAlester, Oklahoma, 𝗗𝗜𝗟𝗍𝗏. At forward, a 6'1" sophomore out of Mount Pleasant, Texas, 𝗗𝗫𝗎𝗍𝒻𝗄𝗎𝗍. And at guard, a 5'7" freshman out of McAlester, Oklahoma, Katie Allen. They come in averaging 70 points a ball game, giving up 69. They shoot about 31% from beyond the arc from three-point land and 77% from the free throw line. So we'll see what they can do for the Blossoms. All right. So Coach David Midlick and the Blossoms. At guard, 5'7" sophomore out of Bryan, Arkansas, Brylan Finley. At guard, a 5'9" senior out of Memphis, Tennessee, Lindsey Long. At forward, a 6' junior out of Tenesca, New Zealand, Opal Hardy. At center, the redshirt freshman out of Russellville, Arkansas, 𝗗𝗜𝗍𝗍𝗏. And at point guard, the 5'9" sophomore out of Hutto, Texas, Alyssa Patton. The Blossoms come in averaging 59 points a game, giving up 64. They shoot about 29% from beyond the arc, 72% from the free throw line. It ought to be a good game, even though the last time we played them down at Southeastern, it was a 62-33 decision for Southeastern Oklahoma. I mean, they outscored us in every quarter. It was 28-15 at the half, and then they went on to score almost 40 points to our 18 in the second half.
Maybe we'll find a few more points on the home court.
Going center jump circle for Southeastern will be 𝗗𝗫𝗎𝗍𝒻𝗄𝗎𝗍, and it will be Opal Hardy. Nope, it's going to be 𝗗𝗜𝗍𝗍𝒏 for the Blossoms. This ball game is just about set to go. Glad you're with us here from Stillman Fieldhouse. Opening tip is up and going to be controlled by Southeastern. So they'll bring it here into the front court. They work it around the perimeter. Get over on the left side to 𝗗𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏 drives the baseline. Her shot blocked from behind by Opal Hardy, and it goes off of 𝗗𝗏𝗏, so we'll get it back.
Pretty good play. She got beat, but recovered to get the block.
So Blossoms will get it. And bringing it up the floor, Brylan Finley. Southeastern is going to open up in a man-to-man defense. Finley still with the dribble, gives it up now to Long. Lindsay at the top of the circle. Goes to Alyssa Patton in the lane, kick it outside to Hardy. Opal steps inside the three-point line, goes to the elbow with the dribble, now inside the paint, spins with the left hand, is going to travel with the basketball.
Too many steps.
Got the basket to go, but took too many steps.
You could tell that's the move as she was going to try to make. She just picked up the dribble too soon, I think.
9:18 left to play in the opening quarter. We have no score. Southeastern with it. Running 12-foot jumper from the left side is off the rim. No good. There's Ely with a rebound for the Blossoms. 𝗗𝗜𝗍𝗍𝒏 going to give it up to Finley. Finley quickly into the front court. Goes across the lane. Now over on the left wing. Hands it off to Hardy. Opal to the free throw line with the dribble. Picked it up there. Needs some help. Still looking. Finally finds Finley out on the right wing with 12 to shoot. The Blossoms. Finley around the screen, trying to go back inside to Ely. Ball batted away and stolen by Southeastern. Here they come. Kinsley Warden They leave it out front. Three-pointer on the way. It's a brick off the side of the backboard. Didn't hit the rim.
It was kind of hard, wasn't it?
Didn't even hit the rim, just hit the backboard. Blossoms try a three-pointer. Lindsey Long from the right corner is no good. The long rebound is going to go out of bounds. It'll belong to Southeastern. Well, we played almost a little over a minute and a half, and neither team scored a bucket.
I was trying to warm up a little bit. It's a little bit cool in here.
8:22 to play here in the opening quarter. We have no score. Stitchum will walk it up into the front court for Southeastern. They get it off left side over there to Kilburn. She'll drive inside, back outside, back inside to Kilburn. Got away from Opal Hardy, and she'll go in for the layup. Tori Kilburn, first 2 points of the ball game. Southeastern leads it 2-0 with 8 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. All right, Finley off to Batten. Alyssa now back to Finley at the top of the circle. Goes right side to the elbow to Long. Lindsay backs up. Thought about the shot, gets it to Batten for three, and it's good from the right wing. Alyssa Batten.
It don't take Alyssa long to get it pulled.
3-2, Blossoms with the first lead, their first lead. Here's a three-pointer in the corner, good by Katie Allen. She answers with a three and makes it 5-3 in favor of Southeastern. Coach Midlick didn't like something. He's going to call a timeout.
I don't think he liked how wide open this girl that made that three-point shot was.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with more UAM basketball in just a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
5-3. Southeastern Oklahoma with the early lead here right now. Southeastern 2 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Blossoms 1 of 2. And 1 of 2 from beyond the arc.
Not much going on quite yet, is it?
So 5-3, Southeastern leads it here in the early going with 7:16 to play, opening quarter. Blossoms with it out of the timeout. Batten backs it up behind the arc, now off to Lindsey Long, out deep on the left wing. Left side to go to Hardy. Hardy penetrates, goes in the lane. She'll drive. We're going to have an offensive foul called against Lindsey Long for an illegal screen.
First personal foul.
First team foul.
They call that a lot of times awful quick, seems to me like.
5-3, the Savage Storm with the lead. They get it into Kilburn, right side. Another three-point shot on the way by Allen, and it's good. Oh, that's number 20 that time, Mackenzie Espinoza with the three. 8-3. Hardy will fire a three. That's an unusual shot for her. She put it up, misses everything, and the rebound comes off to Southeastern.
I think she may be coming out.
8-3. Southeastern with the lead. They work it around the perimeter. Out in the front court now to Stincham. Stincham to Espinoza. Espinoza back to Allen. Katie Allen out deep on the left wing. 8 to shoot. They get it to Espinoza. Espinoza inside to Kilburn in the paint. Up over Hardy. Her shot's no good. Contested there. Finley comes down with a rebound. She'll take it the length of the floor. Now back it back out. Off to Batten, who's wide open for three. Misses this time, and Southeastern will get the rebound.
She rushed that one a little bit.
Back in the front court. Quick jumper from the right side's no good by Southeastern. Hardy with a rebound for the Blossoms.
Good job, Opal.
Opal did a good job blocking out to get the rebound. Finley will bring it into the front court. Browland Guarded out there by Stincham. They get it off to Batten. Batten picked up her dribble there at the top of the circle. Somebody's got to come help her. They finally go in the corner to Finley again. 8 to shoot. Brylant driving, goes to the elbow, back out front now to Hardy. Hardy driving down the right side of the lane. They're going to call an offensive foul on Hardy. A little out of control. So Opal, and she'll pick up her first personal, second team foul. Ella Hamlin and Jenna Warden will check into the ball game. Talia Ely and Brylan Finley will go sit down. So on the floor, it's going to be Lindsay, Hardy, Warden, Batten, and Hamlin. Southeastern missed the shot. Blossoms get the rebound. Batten driving inside the paint. She's going to have a reach-in foul called against Southeastern. Foul is going to go against Kinsley Warden. Her first. They say Batten was in the act of shooting, so she'll go to the line.
She beat them across the lane that time. They had to foul her or she was going to get a layup.
So Alyssa Batten at the line. Free throws on the way, and it's good. She's got all 4 points for the Blossoms at the moment with 5:08 left to play here in the first quarter. 8 to 4 now. Batten's second free throw's up, and it's good.
She's pretty handy at that free throw line, too.
8 to 5. Alyssa, 82% free throw shooter on the year. Southeastern with it. Kilburn driving against Hardy, spins. Goes up with a shot, no good, and there's Warden with a rebound for the Blossoms. Jenna will bring it up the floor, and the Blossoms will set up in their half court as Warden drives, goes right side, lost a handle on it, and a foul called against Southeastern.
I think they called it on Katie Allen.
Yeah. Her first, second personal, it's on the floor. Second team foul, so the Blossoms will inbound on the baseline. Long, gets it into Batten. Batten to Warden. Warden back to Long at the top of the key. Back to Warden. Jenna goes to the elbow, left side. Now goes to Hardy. Hardy tries to penetrate. Kicks it in the corner to Warden. Warden lost a handle on it momentarily. Got it back. 4 seconds to shoot. Batten running. 10-foot jumper from the left side off the back of the rim and no good.
Thought it was going to bounce up and back in the basket.
Still 8 to 5. Southeastern with the lead. Haley Hyatt, who's checked into the ball game now for Southeastern, gives it up left side to Akiria Hawk. Hawk goes down along the low blocks on the outside of the lane, hands it off to Kilburn. Kilburn underneath, little fadeaway jumper, gets it to go. Tori Kilburn, she's got 4 here in the first quarter, and it's 10 to 5. Southeastern with a 5-point lead again. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first period. Batten in the corner to Warden. Warden drives, goes baseline, stepped out of bounds when she planted her foot to drive.
Man, I just don't understand how they can't find where the out of bounds lines are.
All right, Talia Ely's going to check back into the ball game as Lindsay Long will sit down. And Finley checks back in. Southeastern with it front court. Hyatt swings it right side to Warden for them. Back it goes. Drive, a whistle, and a foul going to be called on the floor against the Blossoms. Foul goes on to Leah Ely. Her first, third team foul against the Blossoms. So the Savage Storm will inbound it on the baseline as they look to get it in. They get it into Kilburn. Kilburn gives it right back to Warden. Kinsey Warden. Left side, Warden for 3. It's no good. And he got a push underneath on the rebound against Southeastern. Foul is going to go against Haley Hyatt. Her first, third team foul against them.
I think she pushed Ella out of the way to get that rebound.
3:26 remaining here in the opening quarter. 10 to 5. Southeastern with the lead. Finley takes it to the free throw line with a dribble. Now down the left side, pulls up, running jumper from 8 is no good. Southeastern will chase down the rebound. They'll have it back in the front court as that Stevie Stitcham. Guarded out there by Jenna Warden. Go down along the baseline to Stitcham again. She'll bring it way out on the wing. They work it out on the perimeter. Off to Kilburn, Tori Kilburn. Gave it up to Hyatt. Hyatt, right side to Stitcham. Stitcham cut off on the baseline. 7 to shoot. Hyatt driving. They're going to call an offensive charge on Hyatt as Ella Hamlin set up down there in the low blocks and just stood there.
Really, really good move to get there ahead of her.
Second personal on Haley Hyatt for Southeastern. It's the 4th team foul. So next foul, if we get one, we'll be in the bonus. 10-5 still. Southeastern still with the lead. Opal Hardy gives it up to Finley. Finley, left side to Warden for 3. Too hard. Long rebound. Trying to save it in is Ella Hardy. She does, but right to Southeastern. So the Storm will have it back in the front court. Stitcham throws it in. Ball stolen away by Hardy. Opal anticipated that nicely.
Yes, she really did.
Ahead to Finley. Bryland dribbles it off the leg of a Southeastern player. They'll pick it up. That's going to be Katie Allen. Still 10-5. We go under 2 minutes left to play in the first period. Southeastern works it on the perimeter. They get it to Kilburn. Kilburn trying to go baseline. They go inside to air carry a Hawk, and she loses a handle on it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover against Southeastern.
She can't believe it either. She didn't think it was any way it was all for her.
Kara Williams will check in. Opal Hardy's going to come out. Jenna Warden will come out, and Alyssa Batten checks back into the game. We've been stuck at 10-5 for a while. Blossoms need a basket, though. 1:45 to play here in the quarter. Finley out deep on the left wing. Goes down along the baseline. Has it knocked out of her hands. It'll go out of bounds off of Southeastern. So we'll inbound with 15 on the shot clock. Down there on the baseline. Blossoms will inbound it. Mackenzie Espinoza checks back in for Southeastern. Tori Kilburn will go sit down. Lindsey Long gets it into Batten. Alyssa to Hamlin. Right side to Finley. In the corner it goes to Long. Lindsey drives, goes to the elbow. Running jumper from 10. Good. Lindsey Long.
That's pretty much her move right there off the dribble.
10-7 now. Southeastern with a 3-point lead and the basketball here in the front court. Katie Allen goes right side, throws it away. It'll be another turnover against Southeastern.
That looked like she just threw it away, but that was pretty good defense. It was going to get picked off if she'd have thrown it right straight to her.
Blossoms with a chance to cut it to 1 or possibly tie it with a 3-pointer here with 1:10 left to play in the opening quarter. Lindsey Long takes the dribble, goes left side in the corner now to Alyssa Batten for 3, Hamlin for 3. Hamlin misses, rebound Southeastern. And here comes the Savage Storm again. Espinoza. Bounce pass goes right side to Allen. There's a whistle away from the basketball. Going to have an illegal screen. Katie Allen.
They're not going to let them make that move right there unless they're standing still. If they move at all, they're calling that.
53 seconds remain in the opening quarter. It's 10-7. Southeastern with a 3-point lead. Blossoms with the basketball. Lindsey Long with the dribble out here in the front court. Goes to the elbow on the right side of the lane. Now drives, goes all the way underneath the basket. Puts it up too hard. Hamlin with a rebound. Tried to dish it back out to Long. Ball knocked away and stolen.
She should have shot it.
Quickly down the floor. Thorley Everso travels with the basketball for Southeastern.
Kind of a sketchy quarter on both ends, isn't it?
A lot of turnovers. 28 seconds remain. Shot clock is off. Blossoms can hold it for the final shot, trailing by 3 here. And that's like what they're going to do. As Lindsey Long standing out here near midcourt with the dribble. Coach Midlick is up directing traffic. He says, let's go. Lindsey starts her move. Goes to the left elbow. Across the lane to the right side. Now off to Hamlin. Hamlin to the elbow. Finds Kiera Williams down the lane. Shot up. No good. Rebound Southeastern. 2 seconds from midcourt. Hawk with a long shot. No good. We are at the end of 1.
We got a pretty good shot. We just couldn't get it to go down.
10-7. Southeastern with a 3-point lead as we end the first quarter. We'll be back with more UAM basketball right after this timeout.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
10-7, Southeastern with a 3-point lead. Their biggest lead has been 5. We've had 2 lead changes in the ball game. UAM's biggest lead has been 1. We talked about turnovers, 6 apiece for each team. But nobody's making points off of it.
I was going to say, and nobody's making many shots.
Right now for the ball game, Southeastern 4 of 12 from the floor, 33%. Blossoms 2 of 11.
Ooh, it's got to get warmer than that.
All right, Blossoms will have it to start the second quarter. Lindsey Long off the dribble from the top of the circle, just inside the arc, is no good, but the rebound goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Southeastern. The official said up here said it was going the other way.
I think she closed her eyes and.
All right, Blossoms will inbound it. Hamlin, Finley, Williams, Long, and Batten on the floor. Kira Williams driving along the baseline, gets it up and in good.
Nice move.
Yeah. Pulls the Blossoms to within 1. 10-9 now with 9:30 left to play here in the first half for Southeastern. They work it around the perimeter. Out front to Espinoza. Down inside the paint. Kick it back out front. Now over in the left corner to Hawk. Hawk drives in the paint. Pulls up. Running jumper no good. And there's Williams with a rebound for the Blossoms. Ahead to Finley. Finley ahead to Batten. Batten down the floor. Puts it up. No good. Rebound out of bounds off of the Blossoms. Wow.
Alyssa's mad at herself. She rushed that one.
Opal Hardy will check back into the ball game now for Kiera Williams. So we've got Hamlin, Batten, Hardy, Long, and Finley on the floor for UAM. We'll go under 9 minutes left to play in the first half. 10-9. Southeastern with a 1-point lead. They'll work it down low. Big spin move there by Kilburn. She puts it up and in good. Wow. She's got 6 in the game, and it's 12-9. Savage Storm with a 3-point lead. Blossoms front court. Lindsey Long. Off to Hamlin. Hamlin at the elbow. Back up to Hardy. Hardy goes across the lane to the right side. Spins, gets double teamed, gets tied up. Jump ball. Off ready possession. Goes to Southeastern. Yeah, we talked about turnovers. Both teams had 6 apiece there in the first quarter, but UAM only scored 2 points. Southeastern didn't score any off the turnover. So it really didn't matter, I guess. Southeastern with the basketball. They work it to Kilburn again inside. She'll go in, misses the layup, rebounds on the floor. Kilburn gets it back. She'll leave it in the middle of the lane there with Kinsley Warden, who puts it up and in. And just like that, Southeastern's regained a 5-point lead.
We can't get a shot to go down.
8 minutes left to go here in the first half. Finley at the top of the key, right side now to Batten. Just inside the arc, goes to the free throw line, drives down the lane, gets the layup to go. Alyssa Batten. She's got 7 here in the first half. The Blossoms trail by 3 again. Stitchem with it for Southeastern. Clears it right side over to Eversole. Underneath to Stitchem again. Tries a reverse layup. It's blocked by Finley. Taken out of the air. Finley down the floor. Ahead to Hardy. Opal puts it up with the left hand. Good.
Good pass and a good shot.
14-13. Blossoms trail by 1. They really ran the floor well that time.
It's always to our advantage if Bryland's got the ball.
Right side, 3-pointer on the way by Southeastern, no good. Bryland got the rebound. Finley takes off down the floor, leaves it with Long going down the right side of the lane. She'll pull it up and reset the offense. Back to Finley, back to Long on the right side. Now to Hamlin. Ella for three. Off the back of the rim, it won't go. Rebound comes down to Kilburn for Southeastern. Torrey Kilburn gives it up out front to Stevie Stitchum. Coach Darren Grover, he's not too happy with the play of his team at the moment. Doesn't look like it. And they turn it over again. Lindsey Long comes up with a loose basketball. Ahead to Finley. Bryland down off the glass too hard. Rebound tipped by Long. Right back to Finley. Blossoms get it back. Keep it alive. Hardy trying to go to Long on the wing. Threw it away.
I could see that pass coming. It wasn't going to turn out well.
Checking back in for the Blossoms.
Kira Williams will check in. Ella Hamlin will go sit down. Talia Ely's going to come back in, and Opal Hardy will sit down. And Jenna Warden's in. Lindsey Long will sit down. So we got Finley, Warden, Ely, Williams, and Batten on the floor for the Blossoms. 14-13. Savage Storm a 1-point lead. They've got it here in the front court with 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Long three-pointer on the way off the mark. No good. Batten chases down a rebound for the Blossoms. Alyssa into the front court. Coach Midlick up from the other end. He's giving out instructions. We can hear him all the way over here. From the right elbow, Ely turned around jumper. No good. Southeastern gets a rebound.
That's a pretty good shot. We can't get them to go down yet.
14-13 still. Southeastern with a 1-point lead. And the basketball. They work it left side to Warden. She'll drive, goes in, misses a shot. Williams with a rebound. Ahead to Finley. Bryland gives it up to Batten. Batten to Weaver. Williams spins left side. Little dish out to Warden, and Jenna knocks it down from about 10 feet on the left side. Her first 2 points of the ball game, and the Blossoms have a 1-point lead.
Jenna set that up well.
There's a whistle now. A blocking foul going to be called on Jenna Warden.
Foul charge number 13.
Wasn't much touching there going on.
That's what I thought.
First team
But
foul.
they get her with the her first team foul.
Number 13, Kira.
Lindsey Long's going to come back in. Alyssa Batten will come out.
And for UAM number 15, Lindsey
15-14. Blossoms lead it by 1. Southeastern will inbound on the baseline. 5:10 to play here in the first half. They get it into Kinsley Warden to Hyatt. Left side of the lane, back out front. Three-pointer on the way is on and good by Katie Allen. Her second three of the game gives Southeastern back the 2-point lead, 17-15. Ely with it at the elbow. At the free throw line, backs it up. Try to bounce pass, threw it away. Ball knocked away and stolen by Southeastern. 4:38 left to play in the half. Haley Hyatt with it, with the dribble. Guarded out there by Finley. Bounce pass down to Kilburn. Kilburn back out front. They get it to Allen for three, and it's good. Oh, my. Her third three of the game for Katie Allen. And they lead it by 5 again. Going to look. Allen normally shoots 30% from beyond the arc. Who's that?
Jenna Warden.
Jenna.
Three.
With a three-pointer.
Yes, sir.
All right. On the other end, a shot put up by Southeastern. No good. They get an offensive rebound. Now it's on the floor. A scramble for it, and they're going to tie it up. Jump ball. This one will belong to the Blossoms. All right. 20-18. We got a timeout on the floor. 3:57 to play in the first half. It's 20-18. Southeastern leads it. We're back in a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, service you can count on, and people you can trust.
.357 to play in the half. It's 20-18. Southeastern has the 2-point lead. Right now, they're shooting 8 of 23, 35%, but they're 4 of 8 from beyond the arc, 50%. Blossoms, 7 of 21, 33%, 2 of 8 from beyond the arc.
But we warmed up a little bit in this quarter. 5 out of 10, we're shooting 50% as opposed to that 18 in the first quarter. So it's getting a little better shooting-wise.
We come out of the timeout. Finley, Long, Warden, Ely, and Hamlin on the floor for the Blossoms. Jenna Warden out deep in the front court. Trying to set up the screen from Ely. Now comes left side of that. Gets it to Finley. Finley drives, penetrates into the paint. Finds Ely underneath on the cutter and puts it up and in good.
Nice pass.
Finley made the assist, and it was a good one, and we're tied at 20 apiece with 3:25 left to play here in the first half. Southeastern's Hawk out front to Hyatt. Hyatt guarded there by Finley. Bounce pass goes to Kilburn. Kilburn driving in against Hamlin. Now kicks it back outside. Got away with a push-off, I thought. Long three-pointer on the way. Air ball. This one's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Southeastern.
Pretty good defense. We defended the three really well that time.
We're all tied at 20-20 with 3:01 left to play here in the first half. Again, Hamlin, Finley, Long, Warden, and Ely on the floor for the Blossoms. They run a weave out here in the front court. Warden gives it up to Long. Long drives to the elbow, back to Warden, passed up to three, drives in the paint, lost a handle on it, threw it away. Oh, threw it right to Kelly Warden for Southeastern, and she dribbles it off her foot and out of bounds on the other end.
Lindsay did a good job of deciding early not to foul. She was going to let her shoot it.
2:39 left to play here in the half. We're all tied 20-20. Checking in for the first time, Nicole Weaver will come into the ball game.
You know, I don't think she was even dressed at first.
Oh, really?
I think she just now got here. I didn't see her on the bench earlier. I was wondering why she wasn't in the game.
All right. Ely with it in the left corner. Talia gives it up to Batten out to front court. She'll take it to the left wing with the dribble. Now back to the top of the key. Right side, swing it over to Finley. 12 to shoot. Ryland gives it up to Weaver for three, and it's off the front of the rim. No good. Boy, checked in and started shooting.
Yeah.
We're all
trying to catch up.
We're all tied 20-20. We approach 2 minutes to play here in the half. Inside the paint, turnaround jumpers up, no good. Offensive rebound by Kilburn. Kilburn gets blocked. They're going to call a jump ball. Ely got a hand on it. Off-netting possession stays with Southeastern.
Good defense. Good defense.
A minute 59 to play in the half. Southeastern will have 19 on the shot clock when they inbound it. Stitcham gets it into Kilburn. Kilburn driving against Nicole Weaver. Spins, goes up off the glass and good. Tori Kilburn with 8 points. Gives Southeastern back a 2-point lead, 22-20.
Excuse me, she's pretty hard to handle.
Finley to Ely in the corner. Talia driving in, now goes into the paint. Right-handed shot blocked from by Allen, but Ely gets it back. Her second attempt is blocked, and Southeastern will come away with it.
We got to have that shot right there.
22-20. Southeastern leads it. A minute 24 to play here in the half, and they're going to throw it away. Southeastern throws it away. Another turnover against them. That's going to make it pretty even. About 8 or 9 turnovers apiece.
Coach Medlick's hot at Ely on that missed shot down here. He told her, you got to go up tougher than that.
Brylan Finley now with the dribble for the Blossoms. Takes it to the top of the circle. Swing it over the right side on the wing. Back to the top of the key. Drives down the left side of the lane. Still with the dribble. Finley finally gives it up out front to Batten. Alyssa over in the right corner to Ely. Back to Batten. Swing it out front again to Finley. 5 to shoot. Finley gives it to Long. 3 to shoot. Off the dribble. A long swing on the way. And it's good by Lindsay Long. Lindsay with 5, and the Blossoms have regained the lead.
She does better going to her left and kind of shooting it back behind herself.
On the other end, a shot put up, no good. Rebound, a fight for it underneath. Looks like going to have whistle and a jump ball called. This one will go to the Blossoms.
Good hustle on defense again.
23-20. Blossoms with a 1-point lead. There's 2 seconds difference between shot clock and game clock here to end the quarter. We got Weaver, Batten, Warden, Long, and Ely on the floor. Alyssa Batten going to control the point at the moment. Dribbling way out front. Now she'll move with 17 on the game clock. Batten around the screen, goes down the paint, splits the double team. Her shot blocked and out of bounds there by 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥.
She almost got through there.
The Blossoms will get it back on the baseline with 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock, 10 on the game clock. In the corner to Long. Long has her shot three-pointer blocked, taken out of the air by Kelly Warden, stolen by Batten, down to Long, missed the layup, and that's the end of the first quarter.
Man, we missed 2 good chances at being up by 4.
23-22. The Blossoms with a 1-point lead here at the half. We outscored them 16-11. They're in the second period to take this lead at halftime. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our halftime activities for you when we return in just a moment.
Ag Up Equipment, Aikens Furniture, Barton's, BASF, Citizens Bank, Monticello Coffee.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UAM Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
From the very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
At UAM Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
We're at halftime. It's 23-22. The Blossoms with a 1-point lead here at the half. And look at some of the numbers here in the first half. Blossoms ended up 9 of 29, 31%. But they were shot almost 40% there in the second quarter. And then we go 3 of 10 from beyond the arc. That's 30%, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. The Savage Storm end up going 9 of 28, 32%, 4 of 9 from beyond the arc. That's 44%, and they did not shoot a free throw in the first half. Turnovers, 10 against Southeastern, 9 against the Blossoms. Blossoms with 5 points off of turnovers, Southeastern with only 3. Rebounding, Blossoms have hit the boards pretty hard on the defensive end, out-rebounded them 21-18 here in the first half. And Well, you go back and look at it, it's a really defensive ball game. Both teams playing hard defense.
I was just fixing to say that. Our girls are playing really, really hard. We're just, we're physically outmanned to begin with, except for Ely. The rest of them are all about the same height, the same size, but they all hustle hard, like Weaver. She's a little bitty girl, but now you better watch what you're doing. She's after you. So, that's why we're ahead of our defense.
23-22 here at the half. Blossoms with a 1-point lead, a game that had 5 lead changes and 1 tie there in the first half. Biggest lead for the Blossoms has been 1. Biggest lead for Southeastern has been 5, and they did that twice in the first half. Got out by 5. Blossoms kept fighting and walked their way back.
We've missed a couple of shots right up under the basket. We could be ahead as much as 5 or 6 points.
We'll take a break. We'll come back and look at individual numbers for you here in the first half right after this timeout. .22 here at the half. The Blossoms with a 1-point lead over the Savage Storm of Southeastern Oklahoma. Individually, let's look at it. First of all, for Southeastern, they are led by 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠😗. She has 8 points. She's their leading scorer, averaging 20 points a ball game, but she has 8 points here in the first half. Went 4 of 10 from the floor. And then it's 9 points for Caitlin Allen. Allen comes in. She's way down the list as far as averaging only 4 points a ball game, but she's hit 3 threes here in the first half. She's 3 of 4 and 3 of 3 from downtown.
I was afraid there right at first after she made a couple. I thought, she's fixing to wear us out on the 3, but after that she only got 1 more. So.
And then you look at, it falls off 2 points for Kinsley Warden and 3 points for Mackenzie Espinoza. As they had 1, 2, 3, they had 4 other players that played some significant minutes and did not contribute any points for Southeastern. For the Blossoms, and let's look at a little different story here. We got a few more players that scored for the Blossoms. All right, leading the way is going to be Alyssa Batten. She has 7. She went 2 of 6 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 7 points for her. 5 points apiece for Lindsay Long and for Jenna Warden. And then it's 2 points apiece for Opal Hardy, Talia Ely, and Kira Williams. We did have 3 players that played and did not score. That was Brylan Finley. Let's see, who else do we have? Nicole Weaver and Ella Hamlin. If you go back and look at Brylan, she had 4 assists there in the first half, and there were some good passes.
Oh yeah, she made several of them. We hadn't got a Lindsay cranked up quite yet. If she could get warmed up a little bit.
All right, points off turnovers, 5 for UAM, 3 for Southeastern. Points in the paint, 10-8. Southeastern leads there. Second chance points. Well, we talked about the rebounding. Hey, not many offensive rebounds have been had. Both of them are defensive rebounds.
Yeah.
Only 4 offensive for UAM, or for Southeastern, 6 for UAM, but 2 points apiece on second chance points. And then, like I say, UAM getting some production off the bench with 7 points off the bench. Southeastern with none.
Yeah, Jenna Warden doesn't usually score at all, and she's tied for the second leading scorer. So, like I say, if we get a Lindsay and Alyssa both wound up again, like they usually do, Southeast might be in trouble.
23-22, our score here at the half. We'll take another break and be back with more in just a moment. All right. To 22, the Blossoms with a 1-point lead here at halftime. As we got men's action coming your way about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this ball game. That'll be a little bit later on, somewhere around 7:30 if we stay on time. It looks like we are at the moment. Well, coming into this game, Southeastern was on a 3-game winning streak. The Blossoms on a 3-game losing streak coming into this game. You know, here we are, and we've got, I think, 9 games left, including tonight. So, as we get toward the end of the season, I mean, if the Blossoms could turn things around, we can still make the tournament. But, got to have some wins and consecutive.
And this would be a good one to get since we're at home.
Yep. All right, both teams have made their way out of the dressing room, taking their final preparations before we get set to start the second half. Again, we're at 23-20. The Blossoms, 23-22 make it. The Blossoms with a 1-point lead here at the half. We'll take one final timeout, and we'll come back with the start of the second half for you in just a moment. They called me.
Yeah.
All right, 23-22. The Blossoms with a 1-point lead as we get set to start the third quarter here at Stillman Fieldhouse. Again, men's action will come up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, so I hope you'll come around. It'll be Southeastern basketball to start the third quarter. And for UAM, it'll be Opal Hardy, Brylan Finley, Lindsey Long, Alyssa Batten, and 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 on the floor for the Blossoms. The original starting five for Southeastern as well. So Stevie Stitchum will run the point. She'll bring it across the timeline, guarded out there by Finley. Blossoms going to stay in a man-to-man. They work it left side to Warden for Southeastern. She has it knocked away by Alyssa Batten. Stolen, 2-on-1 down the floor. Alyssa takes it all the way down, puts it up and in good. Alyssa Batten gives the Blossoms their biggest lead of the ball game at 3. Here's a three-pointer on the other end, put up by Allen, no good. Finley gets a rebound for the Blossoms. All right, Blossoms lead it by 3. Finley pulls up, running jumper from 12 short, misses everything.
I can't believe that.
She missed it all.
Wow.
So 25-22, now a whistle away from the basketball. It's going to be I believe an illegal screen set up. It is. It's going to be against Kinsley Warden. First, second personal, first team foul.
They're just not going to let them get away with that.
That was out of the 9 fouls that we saw in the first half. I want to say 5 of them.
Oh, yeah, were the illegal screen.
Yep. All right, Blossoms have it back in the front court with a 3-point lead. Just under 9 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Batten. Bounce pass goes to Long in the lane. Running jumper from 6. Good. Lindsey Long gives the Blossoms now a 5-point lead. Their biggest lead here in the half or in the ball game. Stitchum gives it up to Allen. Katie Allen driving against Alyssa Batten, puts a shot up over her and good. So Katie Allen gets the first 2 points for Southeastern here in the third quarter, and it's 27-24 now. Blossoms with a lead. Long goes underneath. That's to 𝗟𝗟𝗟𝗟𝗟. Counted and one. Nice assist from Lindsey Long. Found 𝗟𝗟𝗟𝗟 alone, and she got it to go.
𝗟𝗟 came off the screen and roll and was wide open.
Espinoza picks up the foul. So Talia going to be at the line trying to complete a 3-point play. It's on the way. In and out, no good. Blossoms lead it by 5, 29-24. 8:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Stitchum with it. And Coach Darren Grover, he's going to call a quick timeout here with 8:14 to play in the third. 29-24. Blossoms lead it by 5. We're back in just a moment.
University of Arkansas at Monticello. Success starts with strong support on and off the field. That's why UAM trusts Mainline Health to provide primary care and behavioral health services for its students and staff. From wellness visits to mental well-being, we are here to keep the Boll Weevils strong. And the best part is, you never have to leave campus. Wellness is a team sport, and we are proud to be a part of your team.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗡 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
Maxwell Hardwood Floors.
29-24, the Blossoms with their biggest lead of the ball game at 5. To start the third quarter, the Blossoms are shooting 75%, 3 of 4. Southeastern, 1 of 2.
75%. You can win shooting that.
We've outscored them 6-2 here to start this third quarter. Coach Grover called the timeout, so Southeastern will have it in the front court. As they inbound it, same folks on the floor for the Blossoms. As they miss a shot, Finley with a rebound. Bryland goes all the way down into the left corner, now brings it back out top of the key, almost back to mid-court. Blossoms reset. They go to Ely at the elbow on the left side. To Batten off the screen, back to Ely inside. Throw it up, no good. A whistle and a foul going to be called against Southeastern, against the Savage Storm.
That was kind of a late whistle, but I thought it was a foul.
That's going to go on Kinsley Warden for Southeastern. It's her third personal. Second team foul here in the third quarter, and it puts Talia Ely at the free throw line. She missed her last free throw, misses this one. Talia missed 2. She's got 1 more now. She's normally a 69% free throw shooter. All right, 1 more free throw for her. It's up. This one is good. Gives the Blossoms a 6-point lead.
Number 12, Allie Hyatt.
Let's see. Still got Batten, Long, Hardy, Ely, and Finley on the floor. Southeastern. They bounce it, go down low. That's Espinoza. Her shot no good. Ely with a rebound. Ahead it goes to Finley. Bryland in the corner to Batten. Batten drives along the baseline, goes back to Ely, and they'll tip it back out to Finley. Bryland to Long. Lindsay from the left side. 14-foot jumper's no good. Rebound picked up. We got a whistle and a foul called against Talia Ely. Ball was kind of loose on the floor.
That's kind of iffy to me. She must have bumped her a little bit. I don't think she touched her with her hand.
Going to be her second personal. First team foul against the Blossoms.
We need to keep Talia in the game while she can, as long as she can last.
30-24, Blossoms lead it. Savage Storm with the basketball here in the front court. Espinoza looking inside, goes out front to Stitcham. Right corner, they get it to Hyatt. Hyatt inside, that's going to be to Kilburn. Turnaround jumpers up and no good. Ely with a rebound for the Blossoms. Blossoms into the front court, leading by 6 with just under 7 minutes to play here in the third period. Rylan Finley with the dribble. Now gives it up to Ely, who's come out way out front. Now to Long, Lindsay. Back to Ely. 10 seconds to shoot. They get it to Batten. Batten in the corner. It goes to Finley. Rylan. Back to Batten. A three-pointer as the shot clock winding down. Can't get it to go.
We waited too long to get into that set.
Southeastern will have it back in the front court. Hyatt to Stitcham in the corner. Espinoza for 3, too hard off the backboard. Finley with a rebound. Ryland up the floor to Long to make it Batten. Batten driving baseline, gets her shot blocked. A lot of contact, nothing called, but they're going to say it was off of Batten, who caught it out of bounds.
Oh, man.
For the Blossoms, number 2, Ella Hamlin, and for Southeastern, number 13,
So, all right, Jenna Warden. No, Ella Hamlin's going to check in for Talia Ely. Blossom still lead by 6. 30-24. Stitcham gives it up there to Kilburn. Kilburn backing her way in against Opal Hardy. Move, spin, turnaround jumpers off the back of the rim. No good. There's Bryland with another rebound. Down the floor, Bryland in the corner to Long for 3 from the right side, and it's good.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to go. She got her feet set.
10 points for Lindsay Long. The Blossoms lead it by 9. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Blossoms. Allen throws it away. Finley with the steal. Bryland behind the back dribble, goes down the left side, kiss it off the glass, and good. Ryland runs the floor as good as anybody in the conference.
Exactly. You can't outrun her to the other end.
35-24. Blossoms with an 11-point lead. On the other end, Hardy got all balls. They're going to call a foul on her.
Wow, that was a good play.
A two-handed block.
Exactly.
But it will send 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 to the free throw line. Opal Hardy will pick up the personal, her second team foul. This will be the first free throws for Southeastern in the ball game. And it will be Tori 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 at the line, shooting 2. Blossoms lead at 35-24. Free throws up, and it is good. As a team, they shoot 77% from the free throw line. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓, an 83% free throw shooter. Second free throws up, got them both to go. Makes it 35-25. 35-26 make it. Blossoms up by 9. Finley lost a handle on it. Ball's loose on the floor. There's a scramble for it. And let's see, we're going to end up having a foul called against Southeastern. It's going to be on Haley Hyatt.
I think we might have got lucky there.
I do too. They were scrambling on the floor for it.
Yeah, I don't know how he picked her out of all that.
Third personal on Haley Hyatt. That'll be the third team foul against Southeastern here in the third quarter. We're just under 5 minutes left to play in the third period. Blossoms lead it by 9. Jenna Warden back out to Batten. Alyssa goes to Hamlin in the corner to Warden. She'll drive baseline. Her shot is blocked and out of bounds. Shot was blocked there by Kyria Hawk. So the Blossoms will get it with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Coach Midlick thought it should have been a foul call.
He's mad, but he's grinning and laughing as he's fussing at him. Is the reason the referee's laughing back at him.
All right, Blossoms will inbound with 5 on the shot clock. Get it into Opal Hardy to Batten. 2 seconds. Going to be a shot clock violation against the Blossoms. They didn't realize there was only 5 seconds left.
We got to be aware of that when we've got whoever the inbounder is has got to be aware of that.
All right, Southeastern will have it. Blossoms lead it by 9. 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Hyatt for a long 3 is no good. Opal Hardy goes high to get a rebound for the Blossoms.
Opal's got several rebounds.
Blossoms back into the front court. Brylan Finley looking for a cutter across the lane, looking for Warden, didn't find her. Now they get it to her in the corner. Jenna running, little fade away, just comes off the rim, no good.
I thought that was going to roll back.
Hyatt will bring it up the floor for Southeastern. The Savage Storm as Alyssa Batten flashing for the steal, knocks it all the way back into the front court for the Blossoms. Down the floor, a lot of contact, nothing called, and Southeastern will get the ball. Oh, wow. It was a lot of contact.
Wow, a lot of it.
All right, the Savage Storm will have it back in the front court. Blossom still lead by 9. 3:35 left to play now in the third. Hawk, bounce pass down low to 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓. 𝗗𝗜𝗦 inside, and she is grabbed on the arm down there by Ella Hamlin. So that's going to put 𝗗𝗜𝗦 back at the line. Ella's going to pick up her first personal. Third team foul.
That's about all Ella could do to stop that.
All right, Hardy's going to sit down. Rylan Finley sits down. Ella Hamlin sits down. Lindsey Long comes back in. Kyria Williams and 𝗗𝗟𝗓𝗓 back into the ball game now for the Blossoms. 3:28 to play here in the third. Tori 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍𝗓. She's got 10 points in the game. And now, before we shoot free throws, we're going to go to the media timeout. All right, 3:28 to play in the third. 35-26. Blossoms lead it. We'll be back in a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, service you can count on, and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
35-26, Blossoms lead it by 9. Right now we're shooting 39% for the quarter, 33% for the ball game. Southeastern for the quarter shooting 13%, 1 of 8, and 29% for the ball game.
Our defense is the reason we're ahead. We're making it hard on them.
Tori Kilburn at the line. She makes the first free throw. That'll make it 35-27. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Got them both to go. She's 4 out of 4, 12 points for her in the game. And the Blossoms still lead by 7. With 3:23 to play in the third. Ely at the left elbow. Hands it off to Lindsay Long. Lindsay with the dribble. Goes to the elbow again. Now fires it from there, and it's good.
She sure likes going to her left.
Lindsay's got 12 in the ball game now for the Blossoms. 37-28. We go under 3 minutes to play in the third. Bounce pass inside to Kilburn. Spins against Williams. They're going to call Williams with a blocking foul. I thought she traveled with it before she...
I did too, before she ever got to 𝗗𝗜𝗦.
But they're going to end up calling 𝗗𝗜𝗦 with the foul.
Kira Williams, first personal foul.
That could have very easily been called a charge.
They're going to put Kilburn back at the line. That's the 4th team foul against the Blossoms here in the quarter. And Kilburn, again, she's almost automatic. An 83% free throw shooter on the year. She's 5 out of 5 in the ball game. All of them here in the second half. Second one up, she misses one.
You talked her right into that.
Blossoms get the rebound as Lindsay Long kept it alive. 37-29. Blossoms lead it by 8 with 2:49 to play. Long off the screen, a two-pointer, good.
Going to her left again.
Lindsay, 14 in the game for her. Back to a 10-point lead now for the Blossoms. Down low goes Savage Storm, back out front. They'll get it to Allen. Allen, they leave it out front. That's going to be to Hyatt. Hyatt working there against Finley. Gets it back out front to Allen for 3, and it's good. She doesn't miss. Her 4th 3 of the ball game. 14 points for her, and it's 39-32. And again, she came in shooting only 30% from beyond the arc.
Somebody made her mad.
There's a whistle and a foul. Going to be a foul called against Southeastern. Foul's going to go on 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟. Her first. 15 foul, so we're going to be shooting the bonus.
None of the coaching regiment for Southeast like that. They all stood up.
At the free throw line, going to be Talia Ely. She's 1 out of 3 from the line. She'll be shooting 2 here with 2:05 to play in the quarter. That one is good. Talia now with 6 points in the ball game. Second free throw is on the way. Got them both to go.
Got a girl.
Talia will go sit down. Opal Hardy will check back in. So we got Finley, Long, Batten, Hardy, and Williams on the floor for the Blossoms. Under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Kilburn takes it inside the paint. Her shot blocks from behind by Hardy, but Southeastern keeps it alive. They get it to Allen. Allen drives down the right side of the lane. Into traffic. They're going to end up calling the Blossoms with a foul.
Oh, man, she fell.
They call it on a Lindsay.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't look like a makeup call.
As and they even go say she was shooting. And she's on the floor.
She was on her way to shoot, but...
So Katie Allen at the line, bounces around, it falls in good. 41-33 now. Blossom still leads. Second one on Allen is up. It won't go. Long rebound. Finley chases it down. Bryland will bring it up the floor. And now We got a foul called against Southeastern. Foul is going to be on Katie Allen. You know, we only had 9 fouls called in the first half.
We got a bunch of them in this quarter.
We got 10, 11 already here in the third quarter. And we're in the bonus. So Brylan Finley going to be at the free throw line for the Blossoms. First one's on the way, bounces around, gets it to fall through.
That's home court advantage bounce right there.
Yeah, Brylan's an 82% free throw shooter on the year. Second one's on the way, got them both to go.
Atta girl.
4 points for Brylan. And the Blossoms lead it by 10 again, 43-33. 1:39 left to play in the third period. Hyatt gives it up out front to Allen. Allen starts to drive, ball knocked away by Hamlin. Picked up by Long down the floor to Hamlin. Hamlin goes in, her shot's blocked, gets it back underneath. We'll kick it back out front. Batten spots for 3 at the top of the circle, and it's no good.
And that would have been a big shot there.
Kilburn got the rebound, brings it down the floor. Goes outside now to Kinsley Warden. Right side to Hyatt. Hyatt, top of the key to Allen again. Open look at a 3. This one won't go. And now the rebound's going to go out of bounds off of Southeastern's Kilburn. And the Blossoms are going to get it back.
Opal's playing good defense on the post girl from Southeast. Really good defense.
1:03 remaining here in the third quarter. They ended up calling a foul. And we're going to walk to the other end and shoot some free throws.
They called it. I think it's on Kilburn.
Yeah. That'll be her first personal.
That's what the coach is upset about.
At the line is going to be Opal Hardy. Opal will be shooting 2 here. First one's on the way, bounces around and goes in.
She held her mouth right that time.
Opal with 3 points. Second one's on the way. It's good. It gives the Blossoms their biggest lead of the game at 12. 45-33. Under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Allen thought about the 3 for Southeastern. Comes out, now goes to Warden. Warden backs up behind the 3-point line, takes the dribble, goes left side in the corner to Hyatt. Back out front now to Hawk. Hawk drives the right side of the lane, puts a running jumper up and in. Good.
Wow.
Akira Hawk, her first 2 points of the ball game.
That's kind of a line drive shot.
30 seconds remain in the quarter. Blossoms lead it by 10. Opal Hardy deep in the right corner. Goes to Alyssa Batten. Back in the corner now to Hamlin. 2-point shot on the way, misses, no good. She had a foot on the line. Kilburn with a rebound for Southeastern. Shot clock's off. 12 seconds remain in the quarter. Hyatt goes around the screen, down the right side of the lane. Lost a handle on it, loses it out of bounds with 3.7 seconds. Finley had the defense on her. Finley got pushed to the floor.
Hyde is a little bit wild for Southeast, too. She only got 1 speed. That's wide open.
So Blossoms are going to inbound in front of the Savage Storm bench with 3.7 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Blossoms lead it by 10. Lindsey Long gets it into Finley. Finley across the timeline. Puts up the jumper from 3. It's off the mark. No good. And we've got 3 quarters in the books. And the Blossoms have a 10-point lead. Wow. It's 45-35 over Southeastern. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
45-35. The the Blossoms with a 10-point lead as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Right now for the ball game, Blossoms are shooting 34% from the floor, 4 of 12 from beyond the arc. That's 33%, and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Southeastern, 12 of 39 from the floor. That's 31%. 5 3-pointers are 5 of 15, 33%, and 6 of 8 from the free throw line. All that's in the second half. Blossoms will have it to start the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. Long with the dribble out front. Finally gives it up to Batten. She'll step behind the three-point line. Shot is short. Rebound tipped out of there and controlled by Southeastern. Here comes Stitchum down the floor. Stevie Stitchum dribbles it and brings it back out on the wing. Swings it left side to Allen. Katie Allen gives it up to Kilburn. Kilburn will go to the elbow. Back outside to Allen for three. This one's off the mark. No good. And the rebound, Talia Ely pulled it down, and she is fouled on the rebound by 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗍.
Talia's having a good ball game.
That'll be the second personal on Hawk and the first team foul. Yeah, Brylin Finley, she's got 11 rebounds in the ball game. Talia, that makes her third rebound.
And she's scoring some points. We're getting some points out of her.
Yeah, 7. All right, Blossoms have it in the front court, leading by 10. Alyssa Batten picks up her dribble. Needs someone to come help. Finally gets it to Hardy. Opal at the free throw line. Penetrates into the lane, spins with a left hand, puts a shot up short, no good. Allen with a rebound for Southeastern. The Storm push it up the floor. Stitchum out on the right wing. Bounce pass goes to Kilburn inside the paint against Hardy. Hardy's going to foul her on the way up. So Opal's going to pick up the foul. Her third personal. And it's going to put Kilburn back at the line.
First team foul heading to the line for Southeast.
She is 5 out of 6 from the free throw line. Shooting 2 here. First one's up and no good.
Might be better to foul her if she gets a wide open shot, pretty much assured to, where at the free throw line she's got to make them.
There's a free throw. Second one's on the way, and it's good. They'll make it 14 points for Kilburn for Southeastern. Blossoms lead by 9 now as Finley took it to the corner and down along the baseline, had it knocked out of her hands. It'll stay with the Blossoms. They'll inbound on the baseline with 21 seconds on the shot clock. 8:36 left to play in the game. Get it in to Batten. Batten, a quick three on the way, and it's good. Alyssa Batten, her second three of the game. She's got 12. The Blossoms lead it by 12 again.
They knew she was coming on the three-point shot, so she had to put a little extra arc on it.
Blossoms get a rebound on the other end. Quickly back into the front court. 𝗗𝗚 Williams driving, left side of the lane. Shot won't go. Rebound, Southeastern has it.
Good move. She just rushed her shot.
Stitchum into the front court for the Storm. They go down low. They get it to Warden. Kinsley Warden in against Long, has to kick it back outside. A three-pointer on the way. This one's good by 𝗗𝗚 Hawks' first three of the game makes it 48-39. Blossoms lead by 9 again. 7:45 to play. Batten with the dribble. Gives it up out to 𝗗𝗚 Williams. On the left side now back to Batten. Southeastern stays in a man-to-man. Swinging Araya across the right side to Long. 8 to shoot. Lindsay outside to Hardy. Back out to Long. A long three by Lindsay. This one rims out, no good. Kilburn comes down with a rebound. 48-39. Blossom still lead. Southeastern with the basketball here in the front court. A bounce pass goes to Kilburn inside the paint. Goes up over Hardy. Throws it up and good. As Kilburn got it to go. That's her first field goal to the second half. And they have cut it to a 7-point lead. Coach Midlick wants a timeout. 7:03 to play in the ball game. It's 48-41. Southeastern trailing the Blossoms. We're back in just a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement, Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
Ryburn Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
(48-41), the Blossoms with a 7-point lead. But currently here to start the fourth quarter, Southeastern's on a 6-2 run, 6-3 run, make it. All right.
We made one shot, and it was a big one, the three-point shot, I think.
Out of the timeout, Blossoms will have 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥, Lindsey Long. Jenna Warden is checked into the ball game. Brylan Finley and Ella Hamlin on the floor for the Blossoms with 7:03 to play here in the fourth quarter. Blossoms lead by 7. Finley running the point for the Blossoms. Goes around the screen from Ely. Now brings the dribble back out top of the key. Brylan still with the dribble. Goes to the elbow, down the left side of the lane, kick it in the corner. Wide open, Ella Hamlin for 3. It won't go. Ely gets tied up on the rebound. They're going to call a foul against Southeastern. Kinsley Warden coming over the back. Her 4th personal. 2nd team foul. And the Blossoms will inbound on the baseline. Blossoms get it into Warden. Warden fires a quick jumper from 14, but she's fouled out there, and she'll get to go to the free throw line.
Foul charge number 3,
Stevie Stitchum got her on the arm.
I think I can hear it through the headphones.
So Jenna Warden's going to go to the free throw line. 5 points in the ball game for Jenna. Shooting 2 shots. Free throw rims out. No good. Jenna Warden, normally a 71% free throw shooter. She's 22 of 31 coming into today's ball game. Second free throw's up. This one bounces around, comes off, no good. Man. Couldn't get the roll that time. Southeastern with a rebound. Here come the Savage Storm. Stevie Stitchum guarded out there by Finley. Gives it up to Kilburn in the paint. Kick it back outside. 3-pointer on the way. This one won't go. There's Finley with her 12th rebound of the ball game. And the Blossoms back in the front court, leading by 7. 6:15 to play. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗑𝗦. Off to Hamlin, now to Long. Lindsay, top of the key to Warden. Jenna gets cut off and loses a handle on it, gets it taken away from her. Stitchum just picked her pocket.
Exactly.
All right, Blossom still lead by 7. We'll go under 6 to play. Allen with it, off to Stitchum. Left side it comes. Over to Hawk. Hawk now down on the baseline, a double team. We're going to have a whistle, and let's see, a foul called against the Blossoms. I believe it's going to go on Ella Hamlin. It is.
Foul charge number 2.
It'll be her second personal, second team foul against UAM.
Wow, that was kind of
touchy.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, Jenna Warden will come out. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗑𝗦 will come out as Hardy and Batten check back in. Southeastern will inbound it out deep in the front court. Get it to Hawk. Hawk over to Warden for Southeastern. Try to go to Kilburn, and they're going to throw it away. Turnover against Southeastern. That'll be turnover number 11.
Good defense. We cut off their screen play.
11 turnovers against the Savage Storm. 9 in the ball game against the Blossoms. 48-41. UAM with a 7-point lead and the basketball. Lindsey Long back to Finley. Finley looking inside, goes to Batten there at the elbow, who came out, pulls up, running jumper from there. It's off the mark. Air ball goes out of bounds.
I think she rushed it a little bit. I was just fixing to say we needed to get her a shot, and she just had to it just wasn't open, and she forced it a little.
48-41. Blossom still lead by 7. 5:13 to play here in the fourth quarter. Stitchum gets it up to Allen. Allen dives down the middle of the lane, throws a shot up, count it, and one. And I think they're going to get Opal Hardy for the reach-in foul on the way to the basket. Yep, they get it. Opal. It's going to be her 4th personal foul. Katie Allen is going to be at the line trying to complete a 3-point play.
That hurt right there.
She's got 15 in the ball game. And has cut it to a 5-point lead. The free throw's up. It's good as it rattles in. So a 4-point lead for the Blossoms.
We need a basket in a bad way.
We go under 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Right now they've outscored us 9-3 here in the fourth quarter. Batten picked up her dribble, needs someone to come help. Finley finally does. Bryland, 10 seconds to shoot. Bryland drives down the paint, put it up and in good on the baseline. Bryland with 6 in the game and 12 rebounds. On the other end, Gilbert kicks it outside to Allen. Open look at a 3. It's off the mark, no good. A rebound. We got a foul against the Blossoms, I believe, on the rebound. And if it is on Opal Hardy,
Foul charge number 20, Opal Hardy.
As it'll be her 5th.
Personal foul.
So Opal's going to foul out of the ball game with 4 points.
Checking in number 21, Carol.
She played hard.
She played some good defense.
She played hard.
Blossoms lead it by 6, 50-44.
Oh, my God.
Southeastern's going to inbound it. A lot of pushing going on.
Ooh.
Nothing caught.
Kind of got a forearm.
Kilburn inside the lane. Fadeaway jumpers up and in good. Tori Kilburn. We got a timeout on the floor called by Coach Midlick. It is 50-46. Blossoms with a 4-point lead. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 4:14, and that's what Coach Midlick's talking about.
Yeah, looked like Kilburn put a forearm in one of our girls' chest.
It is 50-46. It was 45-35 to start the quarter. So they've outscored us 11-5 here in the fourth period. We still got 4:14 left to go.
They're playing a lot tougher defense on the defensive end, too. We got to get a Lindsay or Alyssa one open some kind of way.
On the floor for the Blossoms will be Alyssa Batten, Ella Hamlin, Brylan Finley, Lindsay Long, and Kiera Williams. Blossoms will inbound it with a 4-point lead, 50-46. Finley out deep in the front court. Right side in the corner to Hamlin. Got a foot on the line, throws it up, misses everything. Southeastern comes down with it. Stitchum into the front court for the Savage Storm. She's looking inside for Kilburn. She'll get it to her at the free throw line. Kilburn drives against Williams, kicks it back outside. 3-pointer on the way from Hawk. It's off the mark, no good. Hawk follows her shot, gets the rebound, and puts it up and in good. Akira Hawk, she's off the bench now with 7 points. All of them here in the second half, and it's 50-48. Blossoms lead by 2. Finley finds Hamlin along the baseline. Driving shot won't go. Rebound in the corner. Going to be saved in by Southeastern. A chance for them to tie it or take the lead. This trip into the front court. They go to Kilburn. Kilburn backing in against Williams. Spins, puts a shot up too hard. Goes to the floor. No foul call. Blossoms get the rebound. Down the floor comes Alyssa Batten. Off to Finley. Bryland puts it out front. Left side. There's Hamlin for 3. It misses again. She's missed her last 3 shots. Under 3 minutes to play. Blossoms lead by 2. Both coaches up directing traffic. It's a tight ball game. Kilburn off to Allen. Allen driving into the paint. Puts a running jumper up and it's in good and we're tied. Katie Allen. 20 points in the ball game for her. And we're tied at 50 apiece with 2:32 remaining in the ball game. Coach Midley's going to use the timeout again. That will be his final timeout, I believe. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Unless they change it, we're going to keep it right here. We're all tied at 50-50. 2:32 remaining in the ball game. 1, 2, 3 team fouls against Southeastern. 4 team fouls against the Blossoms. And he has one more timeout. All right, Coach Midlick, the Blossoms have one. Coach Grover, Darren Grover in Southeastern has 2 timeouts remaining.
We got to get a good shot this trip down.
It'll be UAM basketball. Lindsey Long, Brylan Finley, Jenna Ward checked in at the timeout. Alyssa Batten's out there, and Talila Ely is back in the game. They go to Ely at the elbow on the left side. All tied at 50. Trying to go underneath the long ball. Tip stolen away by Southeastern. Blossoms throw it away.
I think Lindsey was open, too.
Southeastern will slow it down some. 2:10 left to play. Stitcham. They go to Kilburn. Kilburn, who's come out at the elbow, goes inside to Allen. We're going to have a whistle and a foul from behind on Jenna Warden. It's going to be her second personal. That'll be the 5th team foul now, and Southeastern's going to be at the line.
This is the wrong person to be at the line, too.
Katie Allen, she's 2 out of 3 in the ball game today. She's a 77% free throw shooter on the year. She'll make the first one. And that's going to be the first lead of the second half for Southeastern. 51-50. Second free throw. It's on the way, and it's good. Got them both to go. 52-50. 2 minutes left to play in the game. Brylan with it to Ely at the right elbow, right at the free throw line. Now to Batten. Alyssa driving down inside the paint, goes underneath. Her shot blocked from behind, got pushed. Ball goes off of Alyssa and goes out of bounds. Blossoms give it away.
That's got to be a foul. It's just got to be.
1:45 left to play. Southeastern in the front court. They get it off to Hawk. Hawk to Kilburn. Back out front. Stolen away by Finley. Brylan down the floor all the way. Stops, tries to put a shot up, and they say she traveled, or was it a foul?
No, she got fouled.
Okay, it's a foul going to be called against Stitcham. That'll be the second personal on her. It's only the 4th team foul. So we're not shooting yet with 1:29 to play. 52-50. Southeastern with the lead. And the Blossoms are going to inbound on the baseline. Lindsey Long gets it in to Alyssa. And now there's a foul away from the basketball. Going to be called against Southeastern. That one is going to be on Stitcham. Her 3rd. 5th team foul, and now Brylan Finley going to get to go to the line.
And she's a good free throw shooter, too.
She's 2 out of 2 in the ball game tonight. 6 points for her. First one's up and just short.
Oh, my God. I jinxed her.
52-50. All right, Finley with one more. Can pull the Blossom to within 1. Second one's up. This one rolls out, no good.
Oh, me.
1:28 to play. Blossoms down by 2. Southeastern gets the rebound. The Storm into the front court. Blossoms need a stop. Coach Grover up. Coach Midlick up. There's a steal by Lindsey Long. Second steal in a row. Lindsey goes all the way underneath, tries a reverse layup. They're going to say she has stepped out of bounds when she went underneath the basket.
Come on.
Oh, boy. 1:09 left to play. The Storm with it once again with a 2-point lead. Blossoms have stolen it the last 2 trips down the floor, but have come up empty-handed. Kilburn gets it at the free throw line. Backing in against Williams. In the corner it goes. Hawk for 3. It's no good. Ely with the rebound. Ely. The ball went out of bounds. Southeastern say it went off of Talia Ely. The official is going to give it to Southeastern.
The lead official pointed our way.
They're going to call it, they'll change it, and it's going to be UAM basketball.
Not just because it's a UAM call advantage, but this guy was right on top of it. The lead guy saw that.
52-50. Southeastern with a 2-point lead. Blossoms with another chance to tie it. This will be their third opportunity to tie it.
We just got to get a shot.
45 seconds remain. Alyssa Batten takes it to the free throw line. Now backs it back out on the wing on the right side. Around the screen. Out front it comes to Long. Lindsay. 12 to shoot. We go to Finley. Finley goes underneath to Ely in traffic. Goes up with a shot. She's stripped to the basketball, and Southeastern comes out of there with it. 22 seconds. We got to foul somebody. They get it ahead to Kilburn. Kilburn down the floor to Hawk. Hawk going to hold on to it. We got a foul. Finally, we foul 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥 Hawk with 14.7 seconds left. 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗧𝗧 Hawk going to go to the line. They're going to call it on a Lindsay Long, her third personal.
Foul number 6.
Now let's see what kind of free throw shooter Hawk is for the year. She is a 77% free throw shooter on the year. She hadn't been there many times. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 14 seconds remain. 52-50. Southeastern leads it. We're back in a moment.
Very first moments of life, we're there, helping you to build a foundation. With every milestone achieved, we're here to celebrate your success and support what's next. From your first car to your first home, all the way to retirement. Commercial Bank is with you every step of the way. Commercial Bank, your partner through every stage of life.
𝗗𝗚𝗦𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
(52-50). Southeastern with a 2-point lead. 14.7 seconds remain. At the free throw line is 𝗗𝗑𝗦𝗧𝗧 Hawk. Her first appearance at the line this evening for the year. She is 10 of 13 at the line, 77%. She'll be shooting 2. First one's on the way and no good.
Got a rebound. Got a rebound.
Both teams have 1 timeout remaining. Second free throw from Hawk to give them a 3-point lead. It's on the way and it is good. A 3-point game. Blossoms will come quickly into the front court. Finley lost a handle on it, and they're going to call a foul out here on Katie Allen. The only problem with that is the 5th team foul, make it the 6th, but we only get 2 free throws.
Yeah, that's what he discussed with them in that timeout, because they had a foul they could give, and it was.
All right, Finley's at the line. First one's on the way, good. It's going to make 7 points in the ball game for Brylan Finley.
Got a rebound.
Can pull this one to within 1 if she makes a free throw with 9.9 seconds. Second one's on the way. Made them both. It's a 1-point ball game. And out. Coach Midley, I believe, used his final timeout. It is another full timeout. Nope, it's a 30-second timeout. So we're going to keep it right here.
Going to be a free throw shooting contest now.
53-52. Southeastern. They're currently on an 18-7 run here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we just had a bad quarter.
Men's action will be coming up about 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. So I hope you'll stick around for that. But wait. Southeastern called the timeout. They will get it in the front court. And UAM's got to foul quickly.
Anybody but
Kilburn.
Yeah, anybody but Kilburn that's in the game.
All right, they will inbound right in front of their own bench. Ely guarding the inbounds. They get it into 𝗗𝗜𝗦𝗖𝗟𝗔𝗜𝗠𝗘𝗥. 𝗗𝗑lburn, they will foul her with 1.7 seconds went off the clock. So there's 8 seconds remaining.
Ella Hamlin, the third personal foul.
Ella Hamlin picked up her third foul.
Heading to the line.
𝗗𝗑lburn's going to be at the line. She's 6 out of 8 in the ball game. And they're shooting 2 here with 8 seconds left. Free throws up, and it's good. That'll give them a 2-point lead. Can stretch it to 3. Free throws up, a 3-point ball game. And Coach Midley's going to use his final timeout, and the Blossoms are going to get it here in the front court with 8 seconds after we come out of the timeout. This is a full one. We'll take the break with them and be back with more in just a moment.
Monticello, our small, friendly environment means professors can focus on getting to know each student personally. With 70 clubs and organizations, 10 sports teams, and convenient campus housing, students get an experience that lasts a lifetime. Come see why you belong at UAM.
𝗗𝗚𝗏 Motor Company. Service you can count on and people you can trust.
At UA Monticello, we have one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and 700 scholarships given each semester. Applications for admission and scholarship are free of charge, so there's no reason not to see why UAM is the right choice for you.
55-52. Southeastern with a 3-point lead. Blossoms are going to get it here in the front court with 8 seconds remaining.
They may do what they did the last trip. They may foul and make us shoot free throws and not let us get in position for the 3.
All right, we got a Lindsey Long, Alyssa Batten, Talia Ely, Rylan Finley, and Jenna Warden on the floor for the Blossoms.
They're going to guard Alyssa really tough because they know.
Lindsey looking to trigger it in. Looking, finally gets it in. They're going to call a 5-second call against the Blossoms. So we didn't get it in time. So Southeastern will inbound it right in front of our broadcast position here in the backcourt. 55-52. Southeastern leading. They get it in to 𝗗𝗏𝗏. 𝗗𝗏𝗏, they chasing her. They finally foul her with 5.1 seconds, and we'll walk to the other end, shoot some free throws. Rylan Finley going to pick up the foul.
First personal foul.
Oh, wow. 8 of 10 from the free throw line for Tori 𝗗𝗏𝗏. She got a double-double going.
She's a all-around good player. She plays good defense.
She's going to be at the line shooting 2. Can make it a 2-position game with 5 seconds left, and she does. She makes the first free throw. 56-52. One more free throw to go for 𝗗𝗏𝗏. It's on the way, and it's nothing but net. 57-52. Blossoms get it in. Finley across the timeline. Left side, it goes to Warden for 3. It's no good, and that's your ball game. Our final score here from Stillman Fieldhouse. Southeastern 57, Blossoms 52. But boy, what a bad quarter. They outscored us 22-7 in the fourth quarter.
After we led the first 3 quarters.
As Coach Midley, we'll give him a second to make his way over here. Rylan Finley is going to finish with 8 points. She had double figures in the rebound. I don't have the final stats. I think around 12. And then you look at Lindsey Long, going to finish with 14 points. Alyssa Batten going to finish with 12. Alyssa she only scored 3 there in the second half. Then you go back and look, Tori 𝗗𝗏𝗏 for Southeastern. She'll finish the ball game 10 of 12 from the line. So he had 22 points in the game. As Coach Midlick makes his way over here to our broadcast spot. Men's action will be coming your way in about 20 minutes or so. So hope you'll stick around for that. All right. Coach Midlick, I'll give you a chance to look over some of the stats there as the Blossoms fall here 57-52 after leading most of the ball game, but had a terrible fourth quarter, Coach.
Yeah,
for us. And they outscored us 22-7 there in the fourth period. We just couldn't get a shot to fall in the fourth quarter when we needed one.
No, that's it. I mean, you go 2 for 14, play really good on defense against a really good offensive team that scored 93 on Saturday and really gave a lot of really good effort on the defensive end. You got to put the ball in the basket. I thought we were at the basket in the fourth period. I thought got to take it up strong. You can't fade away from contact. They got to the free throw line. We're fading away on shots. You got to learn how to win a game in the fourth period.
Let's see. Look at some of the numbers. Only 15 turnovers, took care of the ball really well, and we forced 20, scored 13 points off those turnovers.
Absolutely. A lot of great defense. A lot of good things on the defensive end. Just like you said, Jimmy, came down to the fourth period, putting the ball in the basket.
How about Brylan Finley? She finishes in double figures on the rebounding side.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, she's been the stat stuff for this year. 11 rebounds, 8 points, and 5 assists. And I still think she's just scratching the surface of what she can do. But really good job by B tonight.
I don't know what to say. Tough. I mean, just good effort all around. We just got to find a way to win somehow.
Yeah. You got to put the ball in the basket in the fourth period when it's right there. I mean, and then you start, when you haven't had some success, you start looking and start getting a little tight maybe for shots. But I don't think we do. Try to put the basketball in our scorers' hands and make a play and do some stuff, and it just didn't go down in the fourth.
All right, Coach. Thanks for coming out. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you.
Coach Midlick. Joining us here as he kind of threw the headset off a little bit, but I don't know if he's that mad he threw the headset at us.
I think he's just that mad.
Anyway, final score, 57-52, Southeastern with the win. Let's look at the final numbers. Look at the fourth period alone. Southeastern shot 6 of 13, 46%, 9 of 11 from the free throw line, 82%. The Blossoms were 2 of 14 in the fourth quarter and 2 of 6 from the free throw line. For the ball game, Blossoms end up shooting 30%, 18 of 61. And we were 5 of 18 from beyond the arc, 11 of 17 from the free throw line. Southeastern went 18 of 52, that's 35%, 6 of 21 from beyond the arc, and 15 of 19 from the free throw line. We out-rebounded them, or they out-rebounded us 43-39. Turnovers, 20 for Southeastern, 15 for the Blossoms. We actually had more assists than they did, 11-9. Just put them everywhere, almost put the scoreboard.
They just had a bigger fourth quarter. Other than that, I mean, we took some shots in the fourth quarter that maybe we shouldn't have took, and we couldn't get Alyssa and Lindsay, we couldn't get them open. And if they're not scoring points, we're kind of in trouble.
All right, a final score in the women's game, 57-52. Southeastern escapes with a 5-point win.
Wow, that's a tough one to lose there.
Men's action will be coming your way in about 20 minutes, so I hope you'll stay tuned for that. We're going to turn it back over to the station. We'll be back to Stillman Fieldhouse.